Now I will explain to you guys about the function of components used in this experiment. First, we have the switch for the air compressor supplier. Then next, we have the PLC. Over here is the input port and over here is the output port. Okay, and then we have the dual row strip block. The dual row strip block is to connect all the live wire from the PLC to all the components such as solenoid, relays and actuating cylinder. And then next we have the proximity sensor. We have two proximity sensors and we have two channels. And then over here we have three double acting actuating cylinder, 1, 2, 3. And over here is the single actuating cylinder. And then over here is the switch. This one is for the on and off, and this one is to change the direction of conveyor belt. Both switch are connected to the relay over there. And then we have the ping pong ball. Okay, over here is the breadboard. The function of the breadboard is to connect all ground components to the ground of PLC. And the second function is to connect the proximity sensor with the voltage divider. And then on the breadboard we have the DHT22 sensor. The DHT22 temperature sensor is to sense temperature and humidity. And beside it we have the resistor. And then here is the conveyor belt. This is the Raspberry Pi. And over here we have the interface circuit board which allow connection of GPIO pin from Raspberry Pi to the relay and solenoid.
Okay, so now I will talk about our box design. First, we find the dimension of the box by measuring the width of the conveyor, then measure the height between the proximity sensor to the conveyor, and then we find a suitable dimension for the box. So the final result, we get the box dimension is 12 times 12 times 12 cm. So basically, we made our box. We have a hole in front to allow we to see the ball inside, and we also make a hole on the top of the box to allow the ball to get inside the box. The last part, we have a metal plate here to allow the proximity sensor to sense the plate for the conveyor to stop. That is our box design.
Today I will talk about the wiring system of our PLC system. So the PLC input is connected to the 220 volt AC power supply, and two of the output wire are connected to the PLC output at the 24, and this one is the ground. So the 24 volt output wire are connected to a dual row strip block, while the ground is connected to our breadboard here. The GPIO of the Raspberry Pi will be connected to the each blue wire of the relay and black wire of the solenoid. So next, GPIO of the Raspberry Pi will also connected to the voltage divider here to connect to the sensor A and the sensor B here. The 4 live wire of the solenoid here and the 2 live wire of the relay of the conveyor will connect to the dual row strip box here for the power supply, while the other wire of the solenoid and the relay will connected to the interface circuit here. For the sensor, one of the wire will connected to a dual row strip box. The second wire will connected to the ground here at the breadboard, and while the third wire of the sensor will be connected to the voltage divider here also. All of the ground wire from the PLC and the interface circuit here and our Raspberry Pi will connected to the ground wire here and also connected to our breadboard here. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Here is the execution of our PLC.
After pressing the green button, the material handling system will start working. Sensor 1 will sense the box, and then the pneumatic actuators will drop the material. The conveyor right now is moving clockwise towards station 2. So sensor 2 now turns a red light, so it stops the conveyor. The pneumatic actuator will drop the material. And now the conveyor is going back counterclockwise towards station 1. As you can see, the sensor has sensed the box, and now the conveyor stops, and then the pneumatic actuator will drop the material 3 times at this time. The box is going back to station 2 clockwise using the conveyor. And again, the sensor number 2 will detect the box and stops the conveyor so that the pneumatic actuators will drop the material also 3 times. So by pressing the red button, the material handling system will stop functioning.
I will be explaining about the Python for our material handling system. First, we import some important libraries. We import RPI GPL because we want to use the Raspberry Pi GPL pin number, and we import Pi GPL to control the GPIO. We import Thai library for delay purpose. We import DH322 because we are using temperature and humidity sensor. Next, we have assigned each component for their respectively GPL pin number. Some are output and some are input here. This is the function block for DH322, and we are using while loop function for the whole Python code. For every second, humidity and temperature will be printed out. If we press the green button, and the conveyor will start moving, and all the output will be in high form, and all the solenoid will be extended. If sensor A have detected an input, the conveyor belt will stop. After that, the piston 1 is retracted, which means that the solenoid 1 is in low mode, and after that after 1 second if extended again. Same thing for solenoid 2. The piston 2 will be retracted for 1 second, and after 1 second it will be extended again, and these actions have made the first ball to drop. After 1 second, the belt will continue to move to the right directions. When the sensor D detect an input, the belt will stop moving, and the piston 3 and piston 4 will be retracted and extracted for 1 second. This part is basically same like the previous part, but just that the piston 3 and piston 4 has replaced the piston 1 and piston 2. And for this part, second ball is dropped, and after that, after 2 seconds, the belt continues to move to the left directions. Once the sensor A detect an input again, the belt will stop, and this part basically will drop 3 bolts. After that, After that, the belt will be moving to the right directions, and if sensor B detect an input, this part also will drop the last 3 ball to the box, and after dropping the last 3 ball, the conveyor belt will move to the left directions. The belt will be only stopped if we press the red button there. That's all from me. Thank you.
The learning outcome is that the Raspberry Pi is connected to the CPU of the PLC indirectly through a circuit board to interface between the inputs and outputs for our process execution. Thank you.
Throughout this project, I have learned on how to code the PLC by using Raspberry Pi. Besides, I have strengthened my programming language, especially in typing language. Thank you.
Hello. From this experiment, what I learned is that the functions of the components and how to integrate all of them with various sensors and actuation system using Raspberry Pi microcontroller.
The learning outcome of this project is we learn about the wiring between the PLC system and the GPIO pin of the Raspberry Pi to operate the ping-pong ball handling system.
The learning outcome that I learned throughout this subject is we have to be able to work in team. I learned how to make a good teamwork with my teammate, that we improve our communication skill and all other stuff that is needed to ensure our project will succeed. Thank you.